In a move certain to fire up the regime in Pyongyang, the United States has announced it will impose new sanctions on North Korea. Speaking after a visit to the demilitarised zone between the two Koreas, the US Secretary of State Hilary Clinton vowed to step up measures to curb the North's sale and procurement of weapons and luxury goods. North Asia correspondent Mark Willesee reports.
At first, they stared at each other across the divide, a North Korean foot soldier and the US Secretary of State. But then they were just metres apart, separated by an invisible line, and Hilary Clinton's security detail. Together with Defence Secretary Robert Gates, Mrs Clinton came to the demilitarised zone separating the two Koreas in a show of solidarity with Seoul.
We continue to send a message to the North. There is another way. There is a way that can benefit the people of the North. But until they change direction, the United States stands firmly on behalf of the people and government of the Republic of Korea.
But as well as demonstrating solidarity with the South, the Americans had come to announce new sanctions against the North. It's the strongest response yet to the sinking of one of Seoul's warships in March, in which 46 sailors died. A multinational investigation blamed a torpedo fired from a North Korean midget submarine. Washington now wants the regime in Pyongyang to pay.
We will implement new country-specific sanctions aimed at North Korea's sale and procurement of arms and related materiel, and the procurement of luxury goods and other illicit activities.
These sanctions are certain to enrage Pyongyang, which, despite evidence to the contrary, has repeatedly denied sinking the South Korean warship. It's warned that any censure or sanction against it will be treated as an act of war.
So now the new sanctions, it's much more difficult for the export of the military, the arsenals, military equipment. So the North Korea can get the cash, it's very difficult.
As well as sanctions, there'll be a show of strength. This weekend, 8,000 US and South Korean soldiers will begin a military exercise off the peninsula. They'll be backed by warships and hundreds of aircraft.
The purpose of this kind of military exercise is to send a clear message to North Korea about the strong will of the South Korea-US alliance. Our exercises will consist of various overall training to prepare for North Korea's provocations coming from its military force and to prepare for other regular warfare.
On the other side of the demilitarised zone, a good old-fashioned purge of poor-performing officials appears to be underway. There are reports that Kim Jong-il has put his former envoy to talks with the South in front of a firing squad. Some believe Kwon Huong fell victim to a pogrom designed to annihilate opponents to the dear leader's succession plans.
About 1,000 officials was arrested, and maybe 20 or 30 officials was executed.
Among those dispatched, 2 high-ranking economic apparatchiks shot over a bungled currency revaluation. In Pyongyang, it doesn't always pay to be part of Kim Jong-il's murderous regime. Mark Willesee, Lateline.